I'm going to be a freaking beast. You know, I don't know exactly how I'm going to perform, but I know that I'm going to be conditioned at a level that I feel like a freaking stud for, and I'm going to be so proud of the preparation that I put in, and then I just need to stick to my game plan. Oh my god. This is... So, yeah. I came in for dog training, and now I'm looking at Dubia roaches.
Dubia roaches, yep.
From
Central America, I think?
South America.
I'll clean crew that out.
That's crazy.
And then the little tiny beetles you see walking around there, what's called a clean. Yeah, I'll get them. Oh, they're fine because it's summer.
Time to hit the pool. It's 4:45 a.m. and got about 2 weeks until national championships hit, so I was trying to get in everything productive that I possibly can to get ready for that, but super pumped. It's my first spring national championship. So we can see our God. Everybody looking for the king in an empty tomb. Remind them that he's coming soon. We lack many moons. Give me room, let me breathe. Losing lung capacity. Though the paralysis sweeping over me, never oversleep. Wake me up, shake me from lonely dreams. I need to be wide awake. Please don't let me die today. Flash your lights, we can see the change in hue, red and blue. They gaining speed, what am I supposed to do? Running from the law, my number's been drawn, and I could never measure up or measure at all. I am but a man with no grace of my own. Look at my hands, I am not scarred for you all. This is why I fall down at the feet of the king. Submission is a mission, I receive it every day. I am but a vessel, he leads me through my faith, until the day that I see your face. Floodlight, let me be a floodlight. All I flood is sunlight, to set them free. They could be wide awake. Finished a workout, a practice, got in about 5,500 yards, and good stuff. Tomorrow we're gonna shorten it up a bit, probably do about 4,000, but it's gonna be more sprint-based work, drills, sprints, just kind of alternating those. And I think earlier I said that I'm 2 weeks out from nationals. I'm actually 3. I think I probably said 2 because it was really early in the morning. Now it's only kind of early. It's about 7 o'clock, so it is gorgeous. Wow. This is such a great view. Such a cool trail.
Mornings or evenings.
Yeah.
Bring the dog. I have to thank her for bringing me out here, and days when it's just beautiful.
I had a Whiplash episode involving a dog, so you'll have to check out last week's vlog to get the backstory on that. Kind of a bizarre thing, but just finished up getting some body work. The guy that works on me is incredible. His name's Michael Scholl, S-C-H-O-L-L. If you are in the Colorado/Boulder, anywhere near their area, and you need some awesome work, whether for sports injuries, just life stuff, keeping your body up to speed, he is a miracle worker, I kid you not. So anyway, and as you can see behind me, this is Colorado not being able to decide if it's spring or winter or whatever. It was like 70 degrees yesterday, and it's snowing, as you can see, and tomorrow it'll probably be 65. But you know what I love about it? It's always interesting here in Colorado because you never know what you're going to get. All right, so I think I was overly relaxed a moment ago. I said that the Whiplash with the dog details were on the vlog episode prior to this one, which is apparently inaccurate. I just realized it's actually on the one before it. It's the one where I'm at when I'm swimming at the state championship. So anyway, if you want the backstory on the lab Whiplash, that's where to go. Oh my god.
This is, yes, good boy.
Is this the same one?
Yes. Good choice, Blaze. Good choice. I think I made a good choice to just correct them for squirrels initially. Hey, seriously, squirrel, leave. I'm not about violence to wildlife. Okay. Leave. Good boy, Blaze. You see me correct the squirrel? Good boy, Blaze. Good boy.
So,
I came in for dog training, and now I'm looking at Dubia roaches
Dubia roaches, yep.
from
Central America, I think?
South America.
I'll clean crew that out.
That's crazy.
And then the little tiny beetles you see walking around in there, what's called a clean.
Flew out again.
Yeah, I'll get him. Oh, they're flying because it's summer.
Hey everybody, I wanted to come to you today with something that is, there's a lot of topics we could speak on related to performance, but here's one that if you don't get this down, you're hosed. So let's go into it a little bit. And that is the topic of making sure that you are inspired, that you're intentionally setting yourself up in environments and in ways and consuming information and getting around people that lights, first of all, a fire in you and keeps it ignited. It takes effort to do that. Anybody can get expired. Anybody can get inspired haphazardly rather, once in a while. Something happens and momentarily they're like, wow, that's really cool. But to keep the fire lit, that takes some thought, that takes some planning, that takes some discipline to stay in the pocket. And I think it's just so tremendously critical to be inspired. And here's why. If you have that consistently, you can take people that should be outperforming you. We're talking about performing at a high level, peak performance, and you can outperform people that should have all the advantages on paper. There's no way they can beat you. I mean, it just doesn't wash. But if you're inspired, you're gonna outwork them. You're going to put in, and as you put out energy, right, in your work, it's not actually going to deplete you. The more you work, the more energy comes back into you, and it doesn't really make much sense on the surface. It's like, wow, I should be tired, but the more that I do this, the more energy that I have, and the more I can give, and the more that I give, the stronger I feel because I love what I'm doing and I'm an inspired individual. But we have to be, again, planning this kind of thing. And so, first of all, think of things like, who do you surround yourself with? Who are you investing your time with? Don't spend your time, invest your time. Make sure you're around people as much as humanly possible. Friends, it could even be people that you don't know. It could be people through books. It could be videos that you watch. It could be folks on a podcast. But make sure they're folks that when you hear them talk about their stories or you interact with them, whether it's in person or from afar, that you just see, God, this person is really kicking butt in life in a way that inspires me, and the way that they speak and they communicate is something that resonates with me, and it makes me want to be a better person. And it's like, man, I got to get out there and just do something right now. Have you had those moments where your energy is maybe not as high as it could be, but you see something or you hear something or you read something and it's like, boom, it's like the supernova of energy is ignited within in you, and it just starts expanding outward. And the only thing that you want to do is get out and get after it and pursue your passion. And if you will be intentional about setting up your environment so that you're inspired, you're going to kick a heck of a lot more butt in whatever area you want to. I'm not here to tell you what you should be kicking butt at, other than life in general and the things that you're passionate about. So what is it for you? And what's it going to take to set your environment up for that? And then here's another key. Make sure that you understand the difference between consuming information and education that informs you and frankly entertains you versus inspires you. Those are two very different things. I think a lot of people are really good at educating themselves and adding more information and kind of cramming it in up here, but it's not connecting with their heart. If you're just getting information up here, but the information isn't connecting with your heart and at a soul level, I think you're hosed. I really think you're going to spin a lot of cycles and a lot of energy, and you're going to learn a lot and you're going to know a lot. But if you're not leading an inspired life, who cares? Right? The rest of it doesn't matter so much. So if you have one thing that you do, make sure that you're inspired. And you know how you know you're inspired? All you want to do is get out there and work, and you start loving the work because you're inspired by something that's bigger than you, that's pulling you along. And if you have that kind of passion and that energy that wells up from within you, it's generated from within, like that's what true inspiration is. It might be ignited by something outside of you at the beginning, but what it does is it starts an internal fire and a drive that is absolutely undeniable. And it makes you not just want to be a better person, but be the best version of yourself. And so be inspired today. Go find what inspires you. Surround yourself with it. Cut out anything that's going to interfere with it. And I'm telling you, if you will do that consistently, just do it for the next 6 months and see where you're at. I mean, what do you have to lose? You're going to be 6 months older regardless. You might as well be inspired and enjoying yourself. So appreciate you guys and hope you're having a beautiful day. We'll talk to you later. Hey vlog, good morning to you. It's morning now. You might be watching this when it's not morning, but if that's the case, then I hope tomorrow morning is good for you. Anyway, have a great morning. Just finished up a workout, got a good swim in, some dry land training, a little bit of lifting weights, etc. And it's just crazy like how broken down and exhausted your body can get, especially at this point in the training. I'm 2 weeks out from nationals, and so I'm kind of at the point where I'm at like peak exhaustion. And you feel like you want to die, and that's kind of where I'm at. And when that happens, it's like, what do? I think a couple things is, first of all, you don't cry about it, you suck it up and you find another level to perform at. And there's always another level. I think that's really the thing that you find. You gotta really go and push yourself and get to the edge of what you can do, and then push yourself over the edge and realize that even though you've gone beyond what you can do, you know, next time you're going to be able to go even further because you've pushed yourself past that point, and you just keep moving that bar, and you get better and stronger and faster and more mental toughness over time, and it compounds. And then the other thing that I think about is the fact that, like, hallelujah, I'm broken down, I'm exhausted, I need, you know, my body needs time to recover. And so that's part of the plan, is now I start to scale it back a little bit, and especially the week of competition, go way back in terms of intensity and volume of workouts. And I'm going to be a freaking beast. You know, I don't know exactly how I'm going to perform, but I know that I'm going to be conditioned at a level that I feel like a freaking stud for. And I'm going to be so proud of the preparation that I put in. And then I just need to stick to my game plan. I don't know what's going to happen at nationals, but what I do know is I did a kick butt job of the preparation. I'm totally pumped. I couldn't be more excited, and I kind of love this part in the process when, again, like I said, I feel like I want to frickin' die because the training has been so intense and so long, and just grind. And man, I love that. I used to not love that. I have learned to love that, and it has made the process so much more fun and rewarding and engaging. And I couldn't be happier. I hope you guys are having the most fantastic day you possibly can. I love you guys. Take care, and reach out with anything I can help with. I'm happy to serve you guys in any way that I can. I hope that these videos are helpful for you and you're getting some good information out of it. So take care, be well, and do the impossible.